To an LAPD pursuit near the Exposition Park area. Mark Lewis, Summit Manager, has been following this pursuit. Mark, what do we know about this so far?
Okay, Chris, so SkyCal just getting overhead a short time ago. This is northbound heading just about to cross the 10 freeway from Exposition Park into, say, the Pico Union area. LAPD officers from the Southwest Division are in pursuit of the silver Lexus SUV. I heard them on the radio call this out as a 211 suspect. Now, 211 is the LAPD police code for robbery. Now, they didn't say 211 GTA, which is usually carjacking. That would be robbery, grand theft auto. Just described as 211 suspects. So this could be robbery from a person or robbery from a business. But they have not described this vehicle as being stolen. Now, LAPD officers were behind this lights and sirens. There is also an LAPD airship overhead. Unknown how many people are in this silver Lexus SUV at this time. And we haven't heard any information yet on any of the LAPD channels or from the watch commander if they believe this driver is armed or not. However, Chris, we have seen just in the last few minutes some extremely dangerous driving from this person. As you can see here, cutting in front of traffic at several points, going on the wrong side of the road here in the Pico Union area. This is extremely dangerous. There's a lot of cars on the road right now, and this driver has just exhibited some extremely dangerous behaviors as they attempt to evade from LAPD officers. Now, I haven't been able to see, Chris, if there are LAPD officers currently still in pursuit of this car, but you can see here, wrong side of the road again, very briefly to get around traffic. But I can tell you that the LAPD airship that is overhead is tracking this extremely closely, and they are staying in touch with units on the ground to stay behind this car.
Yeah, just watching this this vehicle just literally blow through these street signs and these intersections, definitely going way too fast. And, you know, it's not surprising, Mark, that they actually have pulled back a little bit. I mean, it's almost noon, the 12 o'clock hour. A lot of people out running errands, going to lunch, what have you. So a lot of people on the roads. Thankfully, though, the kids are still in school. But, Mark, if you just look right there, I actually saw an LAPD officer would appear to be, you know, not too far behind it. But I know you mentioned that this is a robbery suspect. Do you know if there's any other person in the car with him, or is it just this one driver?
Well, that's what we're trying to get to the bottom of here. It's unclear if LAPD even knows how many people are inside. I have heard them say, though, on the radio at one point that it was a 211 suspect, and then I also heard them say 211 suspects. Now, a collision at Alvarado Street and James M. Woods right there.
Okay,
now we can see
two doors open up right there, one person running out. It looks like there's also a passenger. But that's exactly what we thought would happen when they're going that fast.
Yeah, that's right. This person now running around the corner into an alley right here near James M. Wood and Alvarado. That was an intense collision. It's unclear if someone else got out of that pursuit vehicle. I did see, I think you did see it also, the passenger side opened up, but I wasn't sure if that was because of the airbags or someone actually got in now. Now, this person is still continuing to run here down an alley to the west, climbing. I think those are, dumpsters right there. They're going to try and get into a business, back of a business back here. But this person's still running, and now they're in a high rise. It looks like LAPD is right there, right behind them. There's an LAPD officer going into that door. Chris, this is one of the most dangerous things that officers can do. They're entering a building in an unknown situation. There's probably lots of rooms in there. They're going to vector more and more officers into this building.
I mean, it's amazing how quick they were able to get to the suspect. You see him across the street? Is that them running still? Or is that
it does look like someone is running across the street. We're going to try and let SkyCal know. But going back to where that incident happened there, you can see that civilian vehicle now really T-boned. It looks like maybe a Prius.
Hopefully they're okay, yeah.
And there are multiple officers on scene. Now, it's unclear. I don't see anyone out in handcuffs here on the ground, but there certainly are a lot of people that came out of the businesses here to get a look. They obviously heard the crash and see the police cars as LAPD continues to look for that driver.
I mean, that crash was pretty violent, pretty a big impact right there. But I mean, when you saw that driver going as fast as he or she was, you know, it's hard to say. But it's amazing how quickly LAPD was able to catch up to the driver who ran away into that yellow building. We're looking right now to see if we see them, but this probably could be, you know, a resident in that area. But that person was able to get away from that scene pretty quickly, so we'll have to wait and see. Again, Mark has been following the story. This was a robbery suspect is what we heard. Obviously, there was two people in the vehicle. And yeah, Mark, this is one of those pursuits that could have ended much worse than it did.
Yeah, definitely, Chris. There's that collision there. You see there, that was just moments ago at the intersection of James M. Woods and Alvarado Street in the Pico Union area. That driver getting out, and as we get another look, it's difficult to tell if there was someone on the passenger side, but LAPD still looking for that driver, Chris. I'm monitoring the radio traffic. They don't have any reports yet of that person being into custody yet, so I'm going to keep listening and see if I can get any more.
Okay, well, hopefully this suspect will be detained shortly, and also the other person, the passenger, detained as well. And once we get in more information, we'll of course bring that to you. But this is the end of an LAPD pursuit in the Pico Union area. Of course, a developing story. But if you live in this area or know anyone who will be traveling in this area, let them know that they'll likely have to deal with some traffic and some road closures, at least for the time being.